In this video, I'm going to share my method for losing fat after you reach 40 years old. Now, I'm not a fitness influencer, but I'm a personal development coach. And I went from this to this in less than 6 months. So there's the proof. I obviously know what I'm talking about. Before we get started, this channel and/or content is not for basic amoebas. If you can't stick around and watch a video for 10 minutes, you're done. How are you going to be able to stick to what I'm about to tell you for 3 to 6 months if you can't watch a 10-minute video? If that's you and you don't have the concentration, just click off now. It's absolutely fine. Just go and watch something else. It's probably not going to be for you. I don't want to waste your time or mine. That said, if you stayed, congratulations, welcome. My name is Gavin. Let's get into it. Now, this is the simplest way to lose body fat. Now, you don't even have to work out if you don't want. That's not what I recommend, but if you just want to cut total body fat or total body weight, you don't need to work out. You just need to eat less calories and just walk. It's that simple. It's not easy at first, but I promise you it is simple. Anybody can do this. Now, diet is especially important when you get over 40 years old, right? You would have noticed after 30, things start to stick to you in areas that you don't like. You can't eat the same foods that you used to just be able to eat endlessly without gaining weight. The game has changed. So you have to understand that this war is going to be won in the kitchen, okay? It's not in the gym. It's really not. In fact, you don't even really need to work out to do this. I mean, that's not what I recommend. I always recommend working out. But if you just wanted to cut weight, this is the way to do it. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is stand on the scales. Weigh yourself, okay? First things first. Then I want you to download the MyFitnessPal app. It looks like this. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything. Basically, you're going to use this app to track all of your calories for 7 days. Now, I don't want you to change a single thing about your diet. If you eat 2 packets of crisps or 5 donuts every single day, just put it into the calories. Don't change a single thing, okay? And then when you get to the end of the week, I want you to weigh yourself again. Now, if your weight has not gone up or gone down, this is your BMI, your basal metabolic rate, okay? So now you know how many calories you consume to stay the same weight. Obviously, you want to be aiming to cut out any of the really bad foods, okay? Those donuts that we just spoke about, cakes, anything really sugary, or starchy like bread or lots of pasta, you can still eat it, but you just have to be willing to cut it down. The next, you need to think about how aggressive you want to be with your calorie decrease, right? You now know how many calories you're consuming. Obviously, you're going to have to burn more calories than you're putting in to lose any body fat. So how aggressive do you really want to be? Now, I don't recommend you just cut it by 1,000 calories straight away. I would start gradual, like 200 to 400 calories to get a really good start. So then you're just continuing to count calories, eating a fraction less really in the grand scheme. 200 calories is like 2 eggs less a day, okay? That's not a lot, but I can tell you that doing this and being consistent with it over time really yields results. Now, when you're cutting calories, okay, your BMI is obviously going to change because the amount of calories you would have to cut to begin with to lose fat is going to change because you're eating less calories, right? You're going to start to weigh less. So you need to gradually increase the amount of calories you're cutting by over time. But you can be very, very gradual with this. Maybe 200 calories a month, say. Even less than that, I've seen have massive results. Some people I've heard cutting by 100 calories consistently over a year. So don't, again, think of cutting 1,000 calories all in one go. You don't need to do that. You can make this really easy and simple on yourself. The next thing that I want you to do, if you don't have a smartwatch that counts your steps, download a pedometer, I think it is. Don't quote me on that, but a step counter, okay? And you can track your steps. And I want you to aim to walk 10,000 steps every single day. And that sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's literally walking for about an hour every single day. Now, this is not a tall order, right? You want to lose some body fat. What are you prepared to do it? You don't have to have any grueling workouts or really long cardio sessions wearing a sweatsuit. You can do it just by decreasing your calories and walking more steps. Now, I got into the shape in that picture, this one, I'll put it up again, just by decreasing calories and walking. I didn't run a single mile, not a single one. Listen, this is the simplest way to cut body fat. I'm telling you, just eat less calories gradually over time and increase your steps. There's no like grueling runs. There's no hard strenuous workouts. It's just eating less calories and burning more than you're eating. Now, if you need any help with anything discussed in this video, you can hire me as a personal development coach. I'll put a link in the description. If you're interested, just click it. Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it's your responsibility to reach your potential.